Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Murdoch DeFi YouTube channel. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a very interesting protocol that I've heard about and has been doing pretty well. I believe they launched on the 12th, so just a few days ago, maybe even less than 24 hours ago, somewhere around there. I'm sorry, 48 hours ago. But essentially, this is called Rebase Aggregator Capital, right? So you can experience the power with React, get diversified exposure to automatic staking and automatic compounding protocols across different blockchains with one token, right? So they are essentially giving you access to all of these auto staking or ASPs, like Seifu, like Aurora, like Titano, like Sphere, without you actually having to go across chains and buy each and every one of these tokens for these correlating auto compounders. So it's very interesting how they're going to be doing this, or rather, should I say, how they are doing this since they already launched. So what we're going to do today is, of course, we're going to take a look at their website because they have some very interesting things to talk about and how you get like dual rewards from this. We are going to check out their dashboard, their price action here, also touch on some of their documentation in the actual white paper, and give you my overall opinion on Rebase Aggregator Capital. But before we jump into today's video, guys, if you could please subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, then if you would like to continue to see videos like today's, where we talk about new and upcoming crypto or DeFi projects, protocols, whatever you want to call them, right? If you want to continue to see more content pertaining to those, definitely consider subscribing. Also, really the best way to stay up to date with the content that I post here on the channel is by clicking the notification bell. As we all know, everything in crypto and DeFi is very time sensitive. So if you want the best chance at certain opportunities, then you're going to want to make sure that that notification bell is clicked on. Also, before we jump into the video, guys, first link in the description to our premium Discord server. That is where we give you, or sorry, that is where I give you access to these protocols or projects that I'm talking about before I make content around them. Also, that is where we do a bunch of whitelist giveaways, NFT giveaways. So lots and lots of cool stuff going on in the premium Discord. Click that first link in the description to view the laundry list of benefits that you can take advantage of when signing up. That being said, let's go ahead and jump right into React. So we already read through this, but essentially you get diversified exposure to automatic staking, auto compounding protocols across all the different blockchains that they live on, right? Whether that's AVAX, whether that's BSC, whether that's Phantom, AVAX, if I didn't already say that, but across the board, right? So React is a collection of multiple protocols where a treasury is used to buy shares while the yields are distributed to the holders as dividends, right? So this is almost like farming as a service, but it's not, because they are only investing into these rebasing protocols, right? So React utilizes a dual passive reward system, rebase treasury dividends, and passive reflection rewards, a complementary mechanism that supports each other, which is vital to the sustainability of the protocol, right? So here is how it works. They have their native network and token reflections. So instead of reflections in native tokens, React users are rewarded with native network tokens such as AVAX for Avalanche Network by holding React tokens in your wallet, right? So instead of, let's just compare it to like a Titano fork, right? Instead of getting those reflections or those rebases in that native currency, you are actively getting your reflections, well, in this case, it's reflections in AVAX, right? They also have their rebase treasury. So a certain percentage of each buy and sell transaction is collected as tax and sent to the treasury. The rebase treasury is the future of the project that invests in existing and upcoming rebase protocols. This acts both as an investment and security to the users as the research team does due diligence and initial investment processes on their behalf. And I would be really curious, and we'll read into their documentation a little bit more, but what their guidelines and parameters around, when they choose to buy and sell these actual Rebase tokens. That would be very interesting, and might even be a play to be able to follow what they're doing if they are good at what they're doing, right? So very interesting. They have their governance. So React token acts as the governance token, which is used to vote for proposals that would bring changes to the project. The number of held React tokens defines the weight of the user's vote. Simply put, more tokens means you get more voting power. Efficient buyback and burn mechanism. As you can see here, the efficiency of the buyback and burn mechanism lies in the concept of using rebase rewards to initialize the buybacks and burns. Essentially, the funds to initiate these actions are coming externally and pouring into the project. Scarcity will act to drive the price action consistently upward. That's pretty cool. Automatic liquidity pool injection. So Rebase Aggregator Capital maximizes the use of automatic liquidity injection from each buy and sell transaction. So much like any rebasing token or auto staking protocol, a part of that percentage from buy sell tax or transaction tax is sent to the actual LP. This feature helps the project as a cushion from price volatility. The bigger the liquidity pool, the better the price moves and will lead to a healthier and probably a more sustainable chart, right? That's what we like to see, is these less volatile assets, right? They have their DApp. The DApp is where users can do anything that concerns the use of the project without leaving the website. The dashboard that shows key metrics and tracks the dividend tracker balances of users and displays them. Users can also interact with the DApp to claim the rewards, swap tokens, and so on. So here is their dual passive reward system here. So you earn passive reward reflections from holding this React token, and you also earn treasury dividends. So holders are rewarded a portion of the buy and sell transaction tax through reflections in native Avalanche token or AVAX. And then these treasury dividends, so holders are rewarded from Rebase treasury investments. Yields are distributed every 3 days in native AVAX tokens. So not only are you getting reflections, but you're getting some of the rebasing that they're earning from all of these protocols that they're jumping into, right? So you're earning two different ways just from holding this token, and you're getting exposure to all these auto staking protocols without actually having to risk your own capital. That's pretty cool. Claim your rewards in different ways. So you can claim them in the native AVAX reward. They have this X protocol. Are you bullish on a certain project? Claim your rewards in its native token. That is very, very interesting. And then you can accumulate, use your rewards to buy more React tokens with a 0% buy tax. Right? So they're allowing you to essentially compound your earnings and not be like, and not have to worry about those buy taxes, buy and sell taxes, right? So as you can see there, you can compound with the 0% buy tax. So very, very, very cool. Very innovative too. They have their tokenomics section here, 13% tax on buys, 15% tax on sells, and this is how that is broken up, right? So reflection rewards 5% of the fees of this overall 13%. 5% goes to holders in the form of this AVAX. You have your Rebase treasury, their actual treasury. 4% of buy fees goes to the treasury, 3% of buy fees goes to their marketing fund, and then 1% goes into the liquidity pool. And again, the funds or the taxing on sells is 15%, and it goes into those same 4 buckets, just in different sizes. Really, the only differences that we see are in these top 2. So 1% of sale fees goes to reflection rewards, 10% of sale fees goes into the treasury, which is good. It kind of flip-flops what's happening over on the buy side. Again, 3% to marketing, and then 1% goes to the LP. Here is a look at their roadmap. Looks like in Q2, they're going to be adding React games, a series of traditional games incorporated into DeFi, and then building out the React ecosystem, offering of new products under the React brand. And here you can see a little bit about their dashboard here. Their current price is just a little bit over 4 cents. Current market cap, almost $4.4 million. And the total rewards that they've distributed are 641.39443. So if you have any of these tokens in your wallet, you can come here, be able to connect your wallet, check out your balance, what your pending rewards are, what your realized gains are. If you have any of those AVAX reflections, you can come in here and claim them. And then you can also compound into more React with a 0% tax, right? So if we look over here at the DEX screener, actually look at the price action. So yesterday, I mean, really over the last 48 hours or so, well, up until yesterday evening when it hit the peak just about 7 cents. It's pulled back a little bit since then. It's currently at just a little bit over 4 cents, but it launched at about 2 cents. So still 2x up from where it launched, which is great. And obviously, this was a lot of people playing the price action, which we typically see in the beginning stages of these types of projects. And now it kind of looks like it found its bottom and is working its way back up to hopefully new all-time highs. So I'm definitely interested to see how this continues to play out. It's very interesting that they have this dual kind of rewards system, right? Now heading over to their actual documentation section, they've got a lot of information, which I love to see this. I love to see projects that actually take the time and fill out their documentation section to the best of their ability. What's even better is that they've managed to cover most of what or like kind of summarize most of what is in their documentation section here on the website, which is also good to see. So I won't be reviewing too much, but as you can see, they have this where it breaks down their process and how all of this stuff works, kind of like behind the scenes. They have some of their features here, obviously, that you get native network token reflections based on, that gets paid out to you in the form of AVAX. You can be able to claim those reflections directly from their dashboard. They have their rebasing treasury, their governance, their buyback and burn mechanism, their auto LP injection, and then their DApp as well, which I did want to mention that they do have a couple of things coming soon, right? So they have locked staking lottery coming soon. They do have that just takes you to Trader Joe to be able to purchase the actual token, and then you can be able to view their white paper from here, right? So heading back over to here, they have information on the total distribution between their private sale and their pre-sale as well. If that is pertinent information to you, then definitely come check that out. Again, more information on their tokenomics and how all that stuff breaks down. Remember, there is that 13% tax on buys, 15% tax on selling, right? And max wallet holding of 3%, right? So you can't own more than 3% of the protocol. Here is some more information on their React token. They haven't updated the contract address yet. I'm sure that they will, though. Here is a breakdown of their Rebase rewards. So Rebase rewards accumulated from investments on different Rebase protocols are claimed every 3 days, right? So this is very important to understand as well. The claimed Rebase rewards are broken down into the 5% performance fee, 10% buyback and burn React tokens, 15% compounded back to the initials, and then 70% distributed to React token holders, right? So distribution of yield are handled automatically by the Reactor, a smart contract that facilitates automatic distribution. These are then deposited to your React dividend tracker, and users can check their balances through the dashboard in their website. So Rebase rewards are distributed, again, like we had discussed, in AVAX tokens initially. Users can claim their rewards on the dashboard and has multiple options to be able to choose claiming your rewards in those native AVAX tokens, claiming your rewards in the native Rebase protocol of your choice. You know, whether that's Titano, whether that's Seifu, whatever you know, whatever token that you want to pull out, right, as your rewards. And then you have the option to compound your rewards to earn more React tokens with 0% buy tax incentive, which is very, very, very cool. They have some more information as it pertains to their contracts, their roadmap, their launchpad. Here is what they did with Pink Sale. Here's some more information as it pertains to their pre-sale if you want to be able to check that out. Their whitelist, bunch of good stuff. They also have, of course, information as it pertains to. Well, I guess they don't. Well, I guess they don't have that filled out. But you typically would see the MetaMask RPCs here. But overall, I think that is going to cover all the bases that I wanted to talk about today about Rebase, Aggregator, Capital. Very, very cool stuff what they're doing. I'm definitely going to be keeping a close eye and looking for a right time to enter myself. And looking at the price action here, it might not be a bad time. Obviously, not financial advice, guys. Always use my videos as a stepping stone into doing your own research. And thank you so much for tuning in. We will catch you on the next video.